What we're looking here at the moment is a 1 minute chart with big pictures here, and let me just briefly explain what we're seeing. These bars here, they are called candles, and they tell us a little story. Now there's quite a bit to find out about candles, and I think the expert teacher for these Japanese candles is a guy by the name of Steve Nissen. He is the ultimate guru and expert on Japanese candles charting. Right from the horse's mouth he's taken it, and I've got more information about him on my blog if you go to that, and some special programs. I'm really a great fan of his, and he's a wonderful teacher, just explaining everything very well. Briefly, I'll just take a little bit to give you some idea and hopefully water your mouth. What we're seeing is a bar. It reflects price movement over a given period of time. In this case, each bar represents 1 minute, so that's why this is called a 1 minute chart. Okay, so what happens in the 1 minute with the price? If you look over at this side here, price has moved quite a bit. Now this bar is green, so that means the price went up, which is fairly obvious because it points up physically as well, vertically up. Okay, but when it opened at the beginning of this little time slot, the price first went down just a tiny little bit. See this? And it's just got a tiny little tail down there, a thin line. Okay, and then the price kept on going up. It never looked back. It kept up and up and up and up and up and up, and then right at the end of that 1 minute, maybe whenever, the 59th second, it came down a little bit, and then it started the next lot of 15 minutes, and it kept on going up and 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 up, right up to the air, to a value of 80, 85, and then it came back before the minute was over, and it finished. I'll just move this over a little bit. Finished at 80, 76. So from 80.85 to 80.76, it dropped 9 points back there. Okay, shows you what the candle tells us. It tells us about price. Now the next minute, the price kept on going up again, up a little bit higher, and then pulled back. And then look what happened. The next minute after that, it opened. You know, when the price starts, it always starts where the previous candle ends. You see just here when you clicked over, the price went up, and then that minute was over, so here's the next minute that's starting. Okay, we'll come back to this one later on. I just want to show you this. And there again the price went up, but then it went down. And look at this, our candle is not green any longer, it's red, because the price went down and closed or finished at the end of the minute lower than how it started. Okay, it started here, went up, but then it went down. Alright, so that's the general gist of it. And what does it mean is, well, people were rushing in there, buying it still there, you know, everything was going hot here. In fact, this was a news release, and for one reason or the other, people kept on buying that, and they kept on buying that, but then they ran out of steam. They didn't trust that situation anymore, and they really actually started selling it. And so as more sellers were coming in rather than buyers, price fell. Okay, and the candle went down. The price went down, the candle goes down, and so it went down there again. Another interesting thing about candles, besides showing what happens with the price, it tells you also more about the mood of buyers and sellers in a sort of a peculiar, strange way, which makes sense though on the whole. And you have a whole lot of different candle shapes that Steve explains and how to interpret them. You know, like when candles are side by side, that the price would reverse. You have hammers and stars and all sorts of things, you know, like a candle formation like this, although that doesn't mean that much, because if it was at the end of a run, so a whole lot of prices coming down, and then you have this candle there, right on the bottom, that would just give us a strong indication that maybe there'll be a change in direction. in the end, but not here, that's too short. Alright, but really to find out in detail, in great detail, and have it explained really well to you, you want to go to Steve Nissen and his candle chart studies. On my side there's one FX DVD pre-launch special advertised there. He's releasing that. Tell you, it's not that cheap if you're looking just for a $50 deal. That won't be happening. But in Forex, nothing happens like this, because you really, when it's successful, you're talking about big bucks, and $100, $200, even if $2,000 doesn't really mean much, because you can make that one up very quickly. As much as you could lose it very quickly if you do things the wrong way. So it really pays to learn it properly. Okay, so I'll leave it at that. Next time we shall look at different time frames. That's the 1 minute, the 5, the 1 hour, and the 15 minute, and see how we can bring these things into relation with each other. Just let me remind you again that Steve Nissen's special is still going, FX DVD pre-launch special, that he's teaching all about these candle charts in great detail and with the best world expertise you can really collect. Well worthwhile the visit, well worthwhile the purchase. I believe I couldn't recommend it enough. All the very best, and we'll see you the next time. Bye for now.